Greetings all and welcome. What we're going to look at are the 7 best reggae guitars. So we're going to look at the advantages and the disadvantages. You know, how cheap they are and how expensive they are. The tone of the guitars, how comfortable they are to play, and sort of like what part of reggae are they best suited for. How did I choose these 7 guitars? Well, it is based specifically on A-list guitarists, reggae guitarists who use them on stage. If they're using it and if it's good for them and they sound good, then it's good for everybody else as well. So that's what I really base it on, because I've seen top class reggae guitarists, whether on stage or in the studio, using them, and I thought that you should know about them as well. I mean, it's not a secret, but these are the ones that I see reggae guitarists all over using. There are others, and you can choose to use whatever guitar you like, but again, these are the ones that I see other guitarists use, and in my opinion, some of the best guitars for reggae. Okay, so the first one that we're going to look at is the Fender Stratocaster. And a quick story here, I had the American Standard that I bought. Lovely guitar, the tone of it was fantastic, but I foolishly sold it because I needed money to pay my bills, and I had to get rid of it, unfortunately. I am still kicking myself now because it was really a nice guitar, and the guy who got it off me, I think he got a steal, he did. So this guitar is probably the most popular guitar in the world. You can find it in every genre, from blues to rock to jazz to country to R&B to reggae to soca to African music to Egyptian music, Chinese music, pop music, any kind of genre. You can find a Fender Stratocaster in there. It's very versatile, it's very comfortable to play because of how it's designed, and the tone is fantastic, very glossy, very mellow, very bright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tone. Yeah, so if you're in the market for a reggae guitar, you can get one of these. You cannot really go wrong. And if the American Standard is too expensive for you, you can get the Squire version or the Chinese version, the Japanese version, or the Mexican version. If you're not happy with the tone, you can take out the pickups and you can change the nut and you can change the tuning machine and get a good guitar luthier to set it up for you, and you'll have a very good guitar on your hands. So this is a very, very good guitar. You really cannot go wrong with this. Like I say, Bob Marley played it on Stir It Up, Junior Marvin played it on stage and played the solo for No Woman No Cry using it. Earl Smith, a fantastic reggae guitarist, used one in his earlier career. Loads of Cat Core from Third World use the guitar. There's loads of reggae guitarists that use this on stage. Kingfisher, who plays for Gentleman initially, he used one of these on stage as well, if my memory serves me correct, at some point. So there are loads of reggae guitarists that use it. Eric Clapton used it for I Shot the Sheriff. Stratocaster is his main go-to guitar anyway. But it just goes to show that you cannot go wrong with a guitar like this. All right, so if you can afford one, get one. All right. The second one is the Fender Telecaster, and to me, I'm going to say this now, and I know some people are going to disagree with me, but I don't care. To me, this is the best guitar for reggae. Why do I say that? Well, because of how the pickups are designed, it gives you that high-pitched chicken picking sound, and when you play reggae with this guitar, it cuts through the mix. So if you're strumming, it just sits on top, and everyone can hear you. It's a beautiful, lush, bright, high sound. And sometimes reggae guitarists, they track the bass player. My friends say tackle, but it's not tackle. They follow the bass player, and it cuts through the mix and it gives it a nice sweet sound. Yeah, so it's a very, very, very ideal. It's very simple. It's like a piece of wood, and it does what it's supposed to. You plug it in and it just plays. It gives no trouble at all. The only issue I find with it is that sometimes the pickup actually makes a lot of noise. So when I had one exactly like this, and my friend, I gave it to him, and he actually wrapped copper sheeting around it, and that prevented it from making a lot of noise. I think it lost a lot of the tone as well, but I didn't mind because I could play it on stage then. It bites. When you dig into the string, you can actually hear it. If you actually go and look at my reggae guitar solo video, the one that has the most views, you'll actually see me playing one just like this. It sounds so nice. unfortunately, I had to get rid of it again. I needed money and I sold it on. And I think, again, the guy who bought it off me, he got a very good deal. I think it's the 60s version, this one is. And the reason it plays so well is simply because the frets on that particular guitar actually is very small. So if you struggle to play guitar, it makes it easy for you to fret the note. It's so easy to play. It's like almost like butter. How easy it is to play, and I love it. I'm actually gonna get another one. Yeah, it's not as versatile as the Stratocaster, but it's a very good guitar. It has a very good tone and it's simple. And it's, to me, it is the best guitar for reggae. And it can be used for jazz as well, R&B, whatever. Yeah, it's just not as versatile as the Strat. So if you're in the market for one, get one. If you can't afford the Fender standard version, you can actually get a Squire again and set it up by changing out stuff and setting it up properly. So look into that. Okay. So I think Cat Core from Third World, he plays one of these as well. And again, Kingfisher, I think, who plays for Gentleman initially, he also played one of these. So a lot of top flight reggae guitarists also plays these. All right, so there's nothing wrong with it. Beautiful guitar. This is the GIBSON Les Paul. Very popular guitar as well, all over for rock music. Bob Marley played one of these. In fact, Gibson actually made one specifically for him. So you can go and check that out on my website, howtoplayreggae.com. I've done an article on that. It's a beautiful guitar. This is. The humbuckers are beautiful. It's not as noisy as the Tele and the Strat because, as they say, the humbuckers, they buck the hum. So, but you get a big fat tone. It's very clear. Great for soloing if you're playing a rockish kind of reggae. It's not cheap though, so you could get the Epiphone version, change out the pickups and other bits and set it up nicely, and that will also work, because I've seen reggae guitarists on stage with the Epiphone version and it sounds just as good. Like I say, Bob Marley played it. Eric from Revolution, the singer, he plays one. Al Anderson from Bob Marley plays one again. And I think Junior Marvin also played one. Maurice Gordon plays one. I've seen Earl Smith play it. Loads and loads and loads of contemporary young reggae guitarists use this guitar. So you really can't go wrong, whether with the Gibson version or the Epiphone version or some other version. They will actually work. Yeah, they're not cheap though. All right. This is the PRS Custom 24. They also have the Custom 22, but I think they stopped making that one. But if you can get your hand on that one, that's also a very good guitar. The Custom 24 sort of lies between the Stratocaster and the Gibson Les Paul. The tone is very fat because of the humbuckers, and it has a very good sound, and it's great for soloing and rock reggae. Yeah, I think Luke's from Morgan Heritage, if I'm not mistaken, he also plays one of these. To be honest with you, I don't see a lot of reggae guitarists playing this particular one. I think Earl Smith plays it as well, apart from Luke. So Luke plays it, Earl Smith plays it. There might be others. It is not my favorite guitar, simply because I think, to me, when I played it in the shops, the tone was a little bit muffled, so I wasn't particularly its greatest fan. Carlos Santana, he plays PRS, probably not the Custom 24, I don't know what version he plays, but he seems to be able to get good tones out of them. But again, you really can't go wrong with it, so if you like the PRS version, you can get one. They do make a cheaper version, and you can again change out the pickups and whatnot and get a decent tone from that, so look into that as well. All right. This is the Gibson SG. It's not very popular in reggae, but the reason I put this one in, it is because Donald Kinsey of that played for Peter Tosh for the Johnny B. Good. If you go and check out the Johnny B. Good solo, I think he was using one of these. It is a very good guitar. My friend has one and I've played it, and the tone is absolutely gorgeous. The humbucker tone, it's well made. he doesn't play it because he doesn't like it, because the feel of it is not very comfortable for him. And I think that's only because he did not get it set up. Okay, so if he gets it set up, it's a fantastic guitar. Yeah, it's a nice piece of wood again. You know, you just plug it in and it just goes. Not only that, it looks different, you know, because, you know, you don't want to look like everybody else on stage. So that's a gorgeous guitar as well. And if you can't afford the Gibson version, you can also get the Epiphone version. So yeah, so it's a very good guitar. So look into that one as well. The Parker Fly. Now, to me at least, this is the best looking guitar to me. It's amazing. It looks so different and it looks so cool. And I've noticed that it's sort of like the younger guitarists are playing this. Certainly for reggae, I think it is Dalton Dubwise Brownie. I think he plays for it's not Diana King, is it? I think it might have been. He plays for one of those pop singers, reggae singer ages ago, that had a hit, Shy Guy, that song, and he plays for them. And this is the type of guitar that he plays, and he sounds really, really good. Dwight Pinkney, he's actually a reggae guitarist, I think, that played for Roots Radix, and he played for the Scatterlights as well, if I'm not mistakenly. And he also teaches at the local college in Jamaica. He plays one of this as well, and he's a great guitarist. Sounds really good, gets good tone from it. I think Andrew Simpson, that plays for Marvin Heritage, he's a great guitarist. He sometimes plays one of this as well. And the beauty of this guitar is not only that it gives you a good tone, you can actually fret all the notes. Because if you look at the scale of it, it goes all the way down. You can actually finger all the notes there. And it's well made, it's gorgeous. So check that out. If you can afford it, I would certainly pick one up, because it looks different. Not a lot of guitarists, you know, in general, play this type of guitar. So it's the Parker Fly. Do have a look at that one as well. All right. This is the Ibanez RG, a great guitar as well, very versatile. It's very similar to the Stratocaster, but I would say that in terms of its build, in terms of its accuracy, it's better than the Stratocaster. Okay, the bridge, if you look at it, the bridge actually, if you use the actually tremolo, if you use it, it stays in tune. It doesn't go out of tune. The nut is also very good. It will cost you a little bit of money, but it's very comfortable to play. It's good guitar, these are, and you know, you can't go far wrong with a guitar like that. You know what I mean? You'll not go wrong with that. I think Aubrey Chisholm, that plays for Maxi Priest, Barrington Levy at some point, among other reggae guitarists, used one of these. And again, Andrew Simpson from Morgan Heritage also plays one of these. I think that's the one he's currently playing actually, and he gets some fantastic rock guitar tones out of it. So it's great for soloing. Fantastic guitar, probably one of the best guitar that Ibanez makes. Yeah, so check that out. Okay, and so those are my 7 guitars. Let's go back over that very quickly so you can actually see the ones that I recommend. So that's the Stratocaster. Yeah, most probably versatile guitar out there. That's the Tele, the one that I think is the most ideal for reggae music. I had one and sold it. The Gibson Les Paul, great guitar again, nice fat tone for rock and for jazz. The PRS Custom 24, very good guitar. I personally do not like the tone because it sounds a bit muffled to me, but hey, you know, some people may disagree, but it's still not a bad guitar for reggae. All right. And it's the Gibson SG again, big fat tone again, you know, for rock, reggae kind of rock, and jazzy stuff as well. The Parker Fly, different, looks very sexy, you know, nice guitar, different sort of like tone. If you want to stand out, you can get yourself one of these. The Ibanez RG, again, just like a Stratocaster, fantastic guitar. You really can't go wrong with that. Okay, so check it out again. They are very good guitars, really, really good. Are there any others? Yes, there are. We've got loads of other guitars that can be used, such as the 335 from Gibson or other companies, the 339 shape and the ES175 shape. In fact, I have actually got this one. This is the Ibanez AS 153. Because prior to this, I used to use the Tele, like I said, and the Stratocaster, which I sold because I was desperately in need of some funds. But this one, I absolutely love it. The tone of it is fantastic, and if you look at my videos, you can see me there playing it. I don't think the videos on YouTube do it justice, to be honest. When I play this through my valve amp, my Fender Deluxe, Hot Rod Deluxe, it sounds amazing. And I've also got a PV Bandit that I play it through as well. Really, really gorgeous tone for jazz, you know, for blues, for rock, for reggae, for anything. Everyone loves it. When they see it, they keep looking at it, you know what I mean, because it looks so pretty. It's well made, you know. I think Ibanez, you know, has created a winner with this one. And I'm not sponsoring Ibanez is not sponsoring me in any way, shape or form, but I love the guitar. And I've looked at the GIBSON versions to these, and I think these are up there. In fact, in some cases, they are probably better than the GIBSON version. Okay, so check them out. You know, whatever guitar you like, you can use that. You know, use the comment section to tell me which guitar is your favorite guitar. You know, just leave that in the comment section. You know, do subscribe, do like, and press the bell. Okay, so leave a comment to tell me which guitar you think is the best reggae guitar or the one that you play. All right, take care. Good luck.